Hey. Matchbox 20. Let's go. Hey. Hey. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Matchbox 20, 3 a.m. for the first time. I've never heard this song or seen this music video. Now, I remember hearing the name Matchbox 20, and this dude, he looks like he was in that video with Carlos Santana. I think maybe he did a song with Carlos Santana. I could be wrong, but that's what he looks like. It's instant. It's funny because this is my formative years when all these things were coming out. And even the sound of the guitar at the beginning, you remember those compilation CDs, the Now, N-O-W, and they would have like genres. Like I feel like this song could potentially be on the rock one just from the beginning, just from hearing the intro. They'd have like, you know, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears all on one CD. Then they'd have like, I forget the names of, you know, maybe the Spin Doctors or Smashing Pumpkins. I don't know, just stuff that I think came out back then. And they would just compilation CDs. Now, fast forward to today, we didn't know the future of music was a playlist. Ain't that some shit? We used to go out, buy compilation CDs, mixtapes. Now it's just a playlist. It's wild stuff, you guys. Anyways, we're checking out Matchbox 20. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get it started. 40. Hold on. 40.
40-year-old pub boys are back in town.
40.
The boys are back in town. 40-year-old pub boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I put out music videos. I have music streaming on all digital platforms. Also, I started a new channel, Pegasus vs. the World, where I take on challenges, vlog style. I react to comedy, trending topics, and travel over there. If you want to support, I'll put that link in the description. There's all the music's going to stay here on the channel, like the music reactions and my music. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a membership. That link's in the description too. But really, just shout out to the members, man. I appreciate that extra support. Let's get this one going, man. This is Matchbox 20, 3 a.m. I don't know. I feel like Hootie and the Blowfish for some reason.
She said it's cold outside and she hands me my raincoat. She's always worried about things like that. Well, she said it's all gonna end and it might as well be my fault. And she only sleeps when it's raining. And she screams, and her voice is strange. She says, baby, it's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. She says, baby, well, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. And the rain's gonna wash away, I believe it.
This is actually really freaking good. The hook got me. He sings in an interesting manner. I don't understand his delivery. It seems a little and you know what's interesting is the reason I'm reacting to this is because I just did a Hootie and the Blowfish reaction. That's why when I heard the guitars, I was like, oh, it reminds me of Hootie because I just listened to Let Her Cry for the first time, and YouTube recommended this to me, and I was like, oh, I remember hearing about Matchbox 20. Let's see what's up. But I don't know, the way he delivers his vocal, I can't pinpoint it. I actually like it. It's refreshing. It's different. But that hook, the lonely, and the story is like, I might actually at the end have to look up what this is about, because where it's going, it's just like, it's interesting. Like it's almost like a science fiction type of thing. It's like telling the story of a woman, or it seems like, a female that only sleeps when it's raining, but it sounds like she's going through some type of pain. Within that pain, they're lonely. This is interesting. I don't know. I have no clue, but yeah, man, I think I don't know. Let me just see. Maybe I can figure some things out, but if I don't, just because the abstract nature of the delivery of the song and then hearing the lyrics, I'm like, what? Yeah, if I can't figure this one out, I have to look this one up because I'm very intrigued. Anyways, here we go.
Time and the rain's gonna wash away, I believe it. She's got a little bit of something, God, it's better than nothing. And in a color portrait, well, she believes that she's got it all. She swears the moon don't hang quite as high as it used to. And she only sleeps when it's raining. And she screams, and her voice is straining. She says, baby, when it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. But heaven, she says, baby, well, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. And the rain's gonna wash away, I believe this.
This is, I don't know what about this. There's just like something drawing me in. So am I tripping, you guys? There is something about 3 a.m. in the morning. Like the last 5-6 years of my life, I wake up at 3 a.m. on the dot. It's like clockwork, either 3 or 5 a.m. A lot of times it's just to use the restroom. But I don't, it's just weird. As he kept saying that, he said it must be 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, hold on. This is kind of eerie. Why do I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning a lot of times? So I don't know if there's something there. You know, you see all these YouTube videos like, if you wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, you are a seeker or something. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, hold on. But I'm feeling the messaging come through in the lyrics. And, you know, surface level, I almost think it's about like some pretty girl who's alone because she chooses to be alone. You know, she sleeps when it rains. I don't know. There's just something there, but there is something where he's speaking to this loneliness is like a big part of it. You know, I don't understand the 3 a.m. correlation with sleeping in the rain, 3 a.m. and the loneliness totally yet. So this is really interesting. I like this. All right, man, let's go. I didn't think such, because like this name, Matchbox 20, they're big, like, because I've heard this name. So, you know, a lot of times I always just think like these commercial records, because this sounds commercial to me, like a pop record or like a big radio record. It's just going to be really surface level. This one isn't. This is definitely not surface level. Not that I'm gauging right now.
She believes that life is made up of all that you used to. And the clock on the wall has been stuck at 3 for days and days. She thinks that happiness is a map that sits on her doorway.
Happiness and madness sits on the door.
But outside, it stopped raining. And she says, baby, well, it's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. Yeah.
I think I was missing a key to this as I'm listening to. Dude, I love the song. His vocal performance is freaking amazing. The way I just felt like he delivered it different than I've heard before. It's just this kind of stutter step in the singing, and not in a bad way. It's just different. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'm tripping. You guys let me know. I just felt like the way he delivered his vocals was just different than I've heard on this type of track. Okay, the lyrics. I'm getting kind of goosebumps because there is like light at the end of the tunnel, being lonely, being scared, you know, but he was saying the rain will wash it away, right? And that and that's the correlation to sleeping when it rains, right? You're up, you know, you can't sleep because you are lonely or whatever, you know, and loneliness can come from separation, from just, it can come from mental health, you know, or, you know, a lot of things, sicknesses, etc. You feel alone. And then sleeping when it rains, and him saying that the rain will wash things away. That is crazy. I want to look this up though before we go, because I just think that's interesting. All right, so let's do this. All right, I'm gonna go. I always get on this website, Song Facts, when I do look stuff up. All right, let's see. Let me know if this sounds correct to you guys. This song sounds like it's about a quirky but irresistible love interest, a girl who only sleeps when it is raining, but it has a much more sober meaning. Lead singer Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas. Why do I feel like Rob Thomas is the name of the guy from Wendy's? Am I tripping? No, that wasn't. Okay, anyways. Rob Thomas wrote it about the time he spent caring for his mother when she was sick with cancer. Thomas was 12 years old when she got the disease, and she was given 6 months to live. She beat it, and by the time Rob was 17, she was healthy, and he left home to set out on his own. What? This song? Nah. This came together when the band was known as Tabitha's Secret. What? Oh, man, I'm learning a lot here. Maybe I should look into this stuff at the end of my reactions. This is really interesting. The song was much slower when they first wrote it. When Matchbox 20 recorded their first album, they gave it a faster tempo. Wow. There's so much more history to this one song than I would even know. But let's highlight this before I go, because this is kind of creeping me out now. Because if you guys didn't know, my mother passed away from cancer in the year 2010, but she was diagnosed with it. I forget the year, but it was she had battled cancer for 15 years. And I remember we got the first breast cancer diagnosis when I was 15 years old. So it was not easy. And so but his mom survived it, and ours survived it. Like, you know, when we're at the 5-10 year mark, we're like, we're good, but it came back and took her out in her 60s. Oh, Lord. What a shame. Now we have, anyways, I'm not going to go into that right now, but good for him. I would have never guessed this was about his mother having cancer. He flipped that. He flipped a crazy situation, put it in a good light, and then made a huge hit single that could be relatable to other instances, which is totally insane to me. That's totally insane. Anyways, I love it. That's Matchbox 20, 3 a.m. You guys, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I would put that in my playlist. Absolutely. That will go in the playlist. All right, you guys, I'll catch you on the next one. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.